Hello ladies and gentlemen, in today's video I'm going to be taking you in the deep world of biological aging, or rather the reversing of biological aging, and we're going to do it through an incredible Shopify store. Shopify tends to be in the realm of business that we cover on this channel, even though we're covering a wide range of things these days, a lot of things that fascinate me, and this is one of those things. This niche is absolutely incredibly powerful. I mean, if you haven't really looked into longevity and all of the technology that's being developed to potentially increase the lifespan of humans, or at the very least make life better while we do live, there's a lot of stuff going on, right? This is like a multi-trillion-dollar potential industry. And in today's video, we're going to go over basically one of the top dogs in this industry on Shopify. And we're going to go through their branding, their marketing ideas, and the overall niche so that we can hopefully learn a thing or two. I'm pretty much guaranteeing that you'll learn something from this because I know that I will. And if I learn something, hopefully I can translate those learnings to you. So, as you see, we're not going to waste any time. The company is called Elysium. And as you see here, they are all about basically anti-aging, right? But through supplements. So this is actually a supplement company, as you see here. And, they're providing they're basically a research and development company as well. So they're an e-commerce company and a research company, which is honestly how every company should be, in my opinion. I feel like every company should have a research and development branch or arm, at least if you want to really grow long term. That's what it seems like to me, at least. But as you see, they've even created a test, an index for actually measuring your biological aging in an accurate way. Again, this is all kind of buzzword type of verbiage. And as you saw in the title, these guys are printing money. So this isn't all about, a humanitarian cause, even though it is. This is what I love about business, is that things can be mutually beneficial in terms of making a lot of money while being an incredible thing for the planet. And in fact, I think the things that will be long-term, that will make the most money, probably are the things that are helping humans the most. Anyways, that's besides the point. This is basically their stack of supplements that they sell. They have one for cellular aging, one for brain aging, one for metabolic aging, and one for immune aging. So these are the different components that I guess make you age. I'm not an expert in this, but I have been looking a bit deeply into this stuff. I mean, I fell down a rabbit hole of longevity a little while ago. And, this is really fascinating to me. For example, cellular aging here. Let's read this. This combats aging on the deepest level in your cells and replenishes the molecule NAD+, which is vital to healthy functioning. So let's take a look at what this product actually looks like here. Because what's clever about this brand, I mean, aside from its beautiful branding and how they're actually bringing in scientists as advisors, which is really clever. They mention names like Oxford and Yale, for example, things like that, right? That gives them a lot of authority. But for example, their product offering here is $200 for this stack of supplements. So supplementing is not cheap by any means, but if it can increase your lifespan or make your life better while you are here, right? Or maybe sort of halt your aging in some ways, people would pay a lot more than this for that, right? And this is why this niche is absolutely powerful, because who wouldn't pay more money or a lot of money to live longer or live healthier? That's like the essence of life in a lot of ways. Now, as you see, they don't have perfect reviews, so this is still a product in development, clearly, but I see this as the Apple of supplements, in my opinion. I really think they have a huge future, especially considering how well they're doing already. Through Shop Hunter, we're able to see they're clearing 300K days like it's nothing. And, last year, maybe 2 years ago, I would have looked at this and thought, no way, this is impossible. But after all the stuff that we've learned this year, after all the people I've met, all the research that we've done as a team, I can concur that this is 100% possible. And in fact, it's probably less than what they're actually doing in some ways. Who knows? We will never know for sure unless we actually get the founder of this brand on the channel, which would be pretty cool. If somebody could pull some strings and make it happen, I would love that. But ultimately, this brand is just incredibly well put together. I mean, it's just a genius product, and they created the perfect sort of story around it and back end with the research and development. I think that's so clever for a brand like this, because that gives you authority. And you got to think, if you're going to sell supplements, you got to make sure they're safe, right? So you got to make sure you have a lot of authority, because this is the first thing that people are going to be thinking about. At least that's what I think about when I look at a supplement brand. I'm like, how safe are these, right? Like, what are the side effects of these? How safe are they? And that's why it's actually really clever of them, for example, to have a text phone number, text support, and call support. This is really clever, actually. I like how they put the number and then said, text us. That's very clever. I've never seen that before. So that's one thing I'm definitely going to write down and implement, because this would be a great way to collect text SMS subscribers and also provide a better customer experience for the business. These are all the things I have very good pattern recognition these days for things that are just mutually beneficial. So it's kind of like a no-brainer to do, such as this, right? You get better tech support and you collect email subscribers. That's a win-win situation. I love things like that. And as you see, their social media is very clean. I mean, they really are making sure that the brand image stays strong, but they're also mixing in some UGC content in here. They're testing all of it out, right? And it clearly shows that this isn't the main focus of the business is social media, which is actually a good thing in my opinion. They should really be focused on making the best product possible, especially when it comes to supplements. But I really like this slogan here: translating advancements in aging research into accessible health products and technologies. That's amazing, right? Like, that's a great cause, because I do feel sometimes like all of the technological advancement in aging and longevity is only accessible to the rich, right? Because, I mean, half of us don't even know about it. So I think that's a great problem that they're solving, and that's why they're doing so well. But this is cool how they use this link tree here. I like this. I actually think this looks really good. Link in bio. Funny enough, on their site, they also put in a LinkedIn link, which is pretty cool. I think it gives them even more authority, in my opinion, which, again, for a brand like this, makes so much sense. Like, you need that authority. But unlike brands like Tesla that don't advertise, right? Elysium is advertising a lot. Like, I mean, they have over 100 ads on Meta alone, and they're all sorts of ads. I mean, some of these aren't even that good in my opinion, but it works and they're doing something right. Who am I to judge on the brand success, right? But I do think people at any level have something that they can contribute to a company. And I think even though, I haven't had my own 10 million a month store or whatever, 5 million a month, I feel like I have a very unique take in the e-commerce landscape through all the research that I've done and our own personal experience through the agency and our own brands as well. So hopefully if somebody from this brand is watching, I mean, I would love to talk to you guys, maybe work together in some way, maybe get an interview for the channel. That would be incredible, because some of these ads, even though, I mean, they're testing a lot, which I actually really respect. I think if you're testing a lot of ads, you are going to find something that sticks, especially if your product is really good. And they've clearly made sure the product is good, right? So this is awesome. I mean, these guys are totally killing it. And it's very interesting to see just the results on the back end through Shop Hunter. Shop Hunter is such a cool tool. So make sure you check them out in the description. Also check out some of the Chemilab products like the Mastermind. That's been super fun lately. We're having another call for the Chemilab Mastermind this week. So if you want to be there, we do these every week. And if you join, you get lifetime access to this with the link in the description. But that's really about it for this video. Just wanted to share this really interesting research that I was doing with you guys because, again, I'm trying to stay on top of everything, really. And I want to make sure you guys are staying on top of it too. And truthfully, this is just like curiosity for me. Like, I'm having a lot of fun exploring all these different businesses. So hopefully you are too. And if you are, subscribe to the channel. If you're not, maybe next time it will be a little different. So subscribe anyways, and I'll see you next time. Peace.